Welcome back, and on the phone right now, a gentleman you probably have heard of. His name is Golden Tate, Notre Dame All-American wide receiver, won the Biletnikoff Award. Then he went on to the NFL, won a Super Bowl title in 2013, then signed a pretty good contract with the Lions, and he had his best ever season this past season with the Lions, 99 receptions. That was sixth best in the NFL. He picked up 1,331 receiving yards, seventh best in the NFL, and he earned an invitation to the Pro Bowl. Golden, how are you?
I'm great. How you guys doing?
We're doing terrific, and thank you so much for taking time to chat with us. Tell me about this season, because you came off the high of winning a Super Bowl championship, and people always say, well, how can you leave a Super Bowl champion? But you got a terrific deal, really had no choice, and then you really excelled this year with the Lions. Obviously, the transition went well. Why do you think it went so well?
Well, obviously, I don't want to leave Seattle at the time, but I had to make a business decision to take care of my family first and foremost. I wanted to have a chance to send my children to college, take care of my mother, my father, and my siblings. So I had to take that under consideration. It was a tough choice, but looking back, I don't have any regrets. I'm very, very happy with where I am right now in my career. I'm very happy with the Lions collectively, what we're doing right now and where we're heading. And I'm excited. I can't wait for another season this year, but it's not. It makes my job a little easier when you have Calvin Johnson on the other side. You have Joe Lombardi coming from the Saints offense, who aired out a lot, and Coach Caldwell is a phenomenal coach also. So I took that decision and took a lot of thinking, but I think I made the right one.
I know Calvin was banged up at times this past year, and a lot of times in the NFL, you want to be the lead guy. You want to be the number one guy. With Calvin, at the very least, you're going to have to be 1A and 1B. How was your relationship?
Oh, I thought, coming into the situation, I understood Calvin Johnson was one of the best ever play the game, and future Hall of Famer. So I kind of knew my role, but I didn't come in with the mindset of I'm gonna be number two. I kind of came in like, it's gonna be 1A and 1B, and so I just wanted to compliment him and help this team win games. But my relationship with Calvin is awesome. He's a humble guy. I go to look to get advice from him. Trying to get better, trying to get to his level. But, I really like where we are right now.
I'm sure you've been reminded by the media up there in Detroit and by Lions fans. It's been 58 years since the Lions won an NFL championship. Do you believe that this team is heading in that direction where they can go and win a Super Bowl?
I definitely do. And if I didn't think that, I wouldn't have put myself in a situation to come here, because I want to win. I want to win ball games also. So, I think with Coach Caldwell, the personnel we have, the fan base we have, I think we definitely have what it takes to be, competing for a Super Bowl. But we try to go one step at a time, own our division, try to get home games in the playoffs and go from there. But, I think we're heading in the right direction. We just completed our first week of workouts, and it went awesome.
I want to take you back to, I think it was your first year in the NFL. I know it was the first time you've been back to Notre Dame for a football weekend, and you were nice enough to spend some time and come on the Notre Dame Football Radio Network pregame show with me. You had never tailgated before, and you were having a ball. What was that weekend like when you came back to Notre Dame for the first time, not being a football player?
It was a bit different. It was something I had never experienced before, obviously, but wow, the tailgates are fun. I had a good time, a lot of nice people, some good food, and some tailgate raging. But I enjoyed it. It was fun, and I definitely can't wait to get back out there again and tailgate and watch our boys get another W.
I actually felt guilty pulling you away from the tailgating, but you're one of the few professional athletes who have come back, and after we've done your two segments, you objected to ending it and asked if you could stay more. You sensed how much the fan base here really, really loved you, because you got as good a reaction as any returning athlete we've ever had on that show.
Oh, you guys are making me blush. I can't wait to come back now. Honestly, I'm a strong believer that without the fans and the supporters, I probably wouldn't be Golden Tate. So, I definitely try to take advantage of that and show my appreciation to them, little by little. We definitely enjoyed, the fans when I was there cheering all game long for us, and no matter what the weather was or what the score was. So just a small way of me trying to give back a little bit.
Now, the guys that you played with here are gone. So do you still stay as connected to the program as you did the first few years that you were in the NFL?
There's a bunch of guys I still communicate with. Brian Smith, Armando Allen, Jimmy Claus is one of my best friends. Michael Floyd, Kyle Rudolph, obviously, and a couple more guys. But when I was in Seattle, I wanted to be involved, but to get to Notre Dame, it would be 4 hours on a plane, and then another 3 hours that you lose in day. So now that I'm in Detroit, I plan to get more involved and do some more things on campus.
Have you been able to follow the current Notre Dame team much, specifically the receivers? Are you familiar with the current Notre Dame receiving corps?
Just a little bit, not much. Usually I'm getting ready for my game on Saturday night, so I kind of start dialing in. But I've caught a few games, and you guys definitely have a lot of talent. And I believe you guys got some guys coming in too that's going to be able to help.
No, they got some great guys coming in, and again, I know you're really tied up. You must have seen Will Fuller a little bit just at the Annual Bowl game. He caught a big touchdown pass, and guys are really having trouble covering him. If you have seen him, what are your thoughts?
I actually have not had a chance to see him, but I'll definitely be looking out this coming up season.
Golden, a pleasure to talk with you. I appreciate you taking the time on this Sunday night. And everybody around here, you're always welcome back. And they still talk about that time you jumped into the wrong band, but it provided one of the great moments in Notre Dame history.
That was on purpose, so it wasn't the wrong band.
I know that. There was a story. I read some stories today where there's very many different stories about it. So let's finish that. Talk about that when you jumped into the Michigan State band.
Well, I barely got in the end zone. It was like the corner of the end zone, and I saw this little girl playing like the clarinet. She had about 5'2", and I didn't want to run her over, so I figured I would jump and land on a group of people. But little did I know that the entire band scattered, and I fell on plastic chairs.
But you did a terrific job. You bounced right back up. And again, there's so many stories out there. I wanted you to be able to clarify yourself, because there was another story today that said, well, he didn't realize he was in the wrong band until later. And I knew that was incorrect. So thank you for setting the record straight. And again, we look forward to seeing you back here on your next off day this coming fall. Hopefully Notre Dame will be playing here at the same time that you're off.
Absolutely. And good luck this year.
All right, Golden. Thank you so much.